What is going on, guys? Anger collections in the house for another video. All right, so this is it. We're back. We're back live streaming. Well, I just have a free time today, so I can't promise that it's gonna be like daily, but we're going to try to do and go back in the daily live stream. So, let me see if my mic is working. Okay, so I just have to like I have my extra phone over here just to see if the microphone's working because it's been a while, right? It's been a while since I did one of these live streams. So this is it. So how is everyone? This is live. We're back and hopefully people start coming up and eventually we'll get back in track in all our daily live streams. So let's see. Okay. So I just wanna like post these. Okay, there you go. I posted in my Discord. So all right, so that's it. MTG 2025. So what to expect? What's coming? And as far as like opportunities, strategies. Um, I know I talked about kind of like what I'm going to do in 2025. uh, I kind of like mentioned it already in my past live streams, right? Pokemon is going bananas right now. We're The release date of Prismatic Evolutions ATB is coming up, and a lot of people are already talking about buying up Walmart, buying up the Target, scalping Costco. So a lot of people are already talking about it. Um, Even though it's exciting, there's really, uh, I mean, money to be made. There's a lot of people already doing it. So if we find some, hey, we'll get some of those Pokemon stuff. But I'm still mainly focusing on Magic. Um, I also mentioned about grading, right? So my grading, my submission, my last submission last month, right? I sent in 20 cards. And as of right now, I think it's on grading. When I check on the app, it's still on grading. But I mean, they have it, they received it. So hopefully we get some good grades, right? And it's on December. So it's been a month already, It's been a month. So hopefully it's within 45 days, MD Index, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. New MSRP is wild. So that's one of the things I want to touch base in this video, MTG 2025, right? Um, the whole MSRP thing, I know a lot of content creators mentioned it, that it's really not going to affect much because the market's gonna set the value. If the set is like trash, obviously, regardless of the MSRP, stores will dump their product. And if the set is like, very sought after, regardless of the MSRP, people will raise their prices. If there's like low in stock, or even if it's not like low supply, they will just whatever's on the market, whatever's like people selling it. Mr. My guy, bro, he's back. Yeah, man. Well, it's not 100% like I said. Um, my kid's like sleeping. I mean, well, what time is it? It's 11:30. Our body clock is still kind of like out of whack, right? It's crazy. Jet lag is ridiculous, man. Um, it's almost like the opposite, man. It's wild, bro. But I found the time right now, and I just want to touch base with everyone, and talk about Magic 2025. Yo, what's up with Sorcery and Flesh and Blood? Bro, I have no idea what's happening with Sorcery and or Flesh and Blood, man. You know me. You know me. I'm I'm like 100% Magic, and giving Pokemon like a good run, because like there's a lot of opportunities with Pokemon, man. It's crazy, and it's like a lot of Poketubers are saying, it's worse than the freaking Logan Paul boom. So, and I don't think you're late. Even if you go in with Pokemon now, like sealed product, like people, like every drop, man. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, GameStop pre-order. Everyone is just like looking for you know the pre-order, and it's wild, bro. It is wild. The Surging Sparks ETB that I bought from Target, I still have it. And it's gone up in value. I think it's like 70, $80. So it's wild, bro. It's crazy. Pokemon, woo, if you get in early, definitely, there's a lot of money to be made, man. um that stuff move on TCG player. I mean, man, I bet, bro. I bet. I think with Magic, especially Pokemon, right? I think most of the TCGs are in the move right now. It's because it's kind of like when people can't really afford the expensive Magic, the low supply, like almost zero, nothing Pokemon supply. They will just get into the other TCGs, and that's pretty much what's happening. Probably One Piece too. You know, what's going on with Aether Drift, bro? I've been very busy, Mr. Guy, with doing my taxes. Trying to finalize my taxes, and the orders. It's wild because when I opened my TCG player, back into like 99 cents on shipping, bro, I got like 100 plus ordered like one single day. So no, Monday too. So I freaking raised that shit up to like what, 199. So I kind of like put brakes, and then I went down to 119, and then now I went up a little bit to like 129 because I really just want to focus on finishing the tax, because tax, you have to do it. There's no excuse. So I just want to like get everything back in order. So if you guys can see, look, I cleaned up also over here. All of the cards that I need to put up on the shelf. So just trying to get everything back in order while also doing orders. So it's been crazy, man, and fighting sleep. Fighting. Like I have to wake up. I have to like go sleep a little bit. It's wild, bro. Taking care of the kid. So but yeah, that's been happening. So I apologize. Like I know I mentioned about like going live stream again, but hopefully Monday today, hopefully we'll get back on track. But I can't promise. Did Ravnica Remastered flop? Well, in the beginning, when it first came out, um it felt like Innistrad Remastered, because people are talking, even myself. We were talking about just what's the best card that they can reprint. Every card in the set got already reprints or have already a new variant, right? And is there like a serialized card? I think there was a serialized card in Ravnica Remastered, but there's tons of good cards. Like I said, same thing. But we shall see what's gonna happen with the Innistrad Remastered. Because man, 300, 320, even 350 on a collector box, man, that shit's so steep, man. I'm gonna have to like try to, I don't know, man, see if I can get like a collector box just to like open for the channel. But man, oh man, like if you look at like other products that you can buy out of 300, 350, man, there's so much good stuff out there, man. Like I'm talking about 2024 stuff. So that's kind of like one of what I want to talk about today as well. There's a lot of other opportunities. Doesn't mean that there's a new set, prismatic evolution, or like all of the Pokemon stuff. Everyone's like hot on Pokemon, or everyone's hot on like the new Innistrad Remastered. It doesn't necessarily like you have to get into it too. There's other sets that we're probably missing out. Like I'm talking about like one product. Um, all right, let's see. Man, hold on, bro. The market is peak. It's gonna dump. I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's always like that. And I don't know how long this bull market will be. Like everyone's excited on just buying just about anything, man. Especially Pokemon, bro. Anything Pokemon, like it's getting wiped out in like GameStop, Target. There's like nothing, and there's like nothing, you know, bro. No, bro, this is gonna crash. Well, it's gonna happen. You know, there's gonna be a time when everyone is like just, I don't know, man, like trying to like pump all of these sets. Yeah, it's gonna crash for sure. The market is gonna crash. It will. Yeah, it will. Luminous, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Well, Pokemon Company decided, I guess, fuck out fan base because I have not seen a single shipment hit my local game store at all since November. Holy shit, man. Man, I mean, there's Walgreens, uh, what a CVS, uh, Dollar Tree. Bro, everything's getting wiped out over here. Like as far as like tins, like those 3 packs, 2 packs, blisters, like those bundles, bro. Just about everything over here is getting wiped out, man. And I don't know how do they know the drops, uh, bro. It's crazy. So I mean, if I go to Walmart, Target, it's kind of like a given that I have to like check the card section. And if we see some, we just buy. And that's why you saw some of the Bloomboro tins, like I found those. So yeah, I mean, but Pokemon, whew, you'll be lucky. And before the live stream, people are already talking about the local my local Pokemon, Facebook group, that Walmart is like dropping the prismatic ETBs right now. I don't know if I can, if that's like 100% sure, but bro, it's gonna be wild, bro. Target, Walmart, just expect, there's gonna be a line. People are gonna be buying up all those. I think even at $100 at Walmart, people are gonna be buying up all those, man. Saw about 450 ATBs of Rancic in some dude's house, and he was already asking 24 a pack. Yeah, I found that video too. I posted a short video. Check that out. Um, that guy is, whew, I don't know where he got it, how he got it, how much he got it for, but man, oh man, that's a shit ton of prismatic ETBs, man. He could pretty much control and manipulate the market, man. Like he can just sell those for like a lot of money, and people are gonna be buying up, man. That's another problem too. Is like people are buying those expensive ETBs, and a lot of people are saying the pull rates are complete trash, man. It's even worse than the freaking Terrestrial Festival, which is the Japanese counterpart. Which is, I think, you know what? If I'm gonna spend $100 on the new set, man, I'll go with the Japanese, man. That's like a guaranteed SIR, guaranteed, all the good hits, man. But like the ETBs, whew, man, you see, what was this? PokeRev, and a lot of the big PokeTubers pulling nothing, pulling nothing, man. Opening a shit ton of packs. Woof, it's so bad, man. It's so bad. So expect those SIRs. It's gonna be freaking expensive, man. Raw, and not to mention graded. Whew, it's gonna be super expensive. Market is going towards single, even on Pokemon, guys. Sorry, towards single. Hey, I'm all about singles anyway, man. I talked about this a lot. Like I'm not a big fan on sealed product. Um, with Pokemon, there's a slight exception, because the way they do things over there, and the amount of collectors in Pokemon is just wild, man. So in Pokemon sealed, it's kind of like a thing, and with Magic, it's all about singles, man. I don't know, with Rudy, and all the other big, content creators, like the sealed product, I mean, they're doing great. hey, more power to them, man. And when people, if people are still buying up all those sealed product, sealed closet investing, hey, it's not, it's just not for me, like the whole, like there's opportunity, like 2 years, 3 years, 3 to 5 years, it's gonna go up, like I explained this so many times, man, so many videos. I'm like, bro, even if the product doubles, right? There's Black Swan, Kaladesh, it's just not for me, man. It's just not for me. The wholesale product. Um, I don't know. The product can double, like unless you're at the Rudy level, buying up like pallets, thousands of boxes, maybe that would be my exception. But if you're buying a case, two case, 5 cases of like set boosters, or I mean not set boosters, play boosters. Oh, see, told you it's gonna go up $20, $30, $50. Like, man, even if all of them goes up in like double, you know, it's still not, it's still gonna. I know Rudy will say like, everything got fees. You still gotta ship it, but man, moving sealed product is so different than moving singles, man. I don't know, man. It's like I said, that's just me. Maybe some people it works really well for them, but sealed product for me, maybe Commander decks, but and I'm not gonna get into that, man. Marcus Best, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Innistrad Remaster looks barely interesting enough not to crash. Also, short printing helps. Yeah, man. I think I did a top 10, and I think I got most of them right. I think I mentioned the retro versions of in Liliana, Snapcaster. I wasn't expecting the posters of like the other cards though. But man, I mean, I'm not a big fan of posters, man. Even if like I don't know, man. I'm just not a big fan of the posters. I know Lord of the Rings special edition kind of like skyrocket, but Lord of the Rings and Innistrad Remaster is like I don't know. It's not even close, man. They're way, way different. As far as like the cards goes, the reprints, way different set. Ravnica Remastered was easiest serial pool set ever. Innistrad Remaster only has one serial Edgar numbered to 500. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was gonna mention this, but I was looking into like other products, right? So okay, Innistrad Remaster is coming out. Not interested really. Maybe a box just to open for the channel. But I was looking into other products, right? And I noticed that Murders Karlov, the one of the most hated hated set in 2024, right? Um, it looks really interesting because like collector boxes is like less than 200. And have you guys seen the prices on the singles in Murders at Karlov? I'm talking about the land base. Um, keep an eye on that, man. That was like, wow, $200 collectors and the lands that you can pull in the collector box. I think there's a shock lands too, right? I think there is. And I think you can get the serialized cards too. But like the land base on Murders, very interesting, man. So I don't know. I'm not saying I may buy some because I was like very intrigued. And this is like the time when you're not interested in like the new set. You kind of like look back. Like I'm looking at the Murders of Karlov collectors because of the cards in the set. I'm looking at Universes Beyond Commander decks. The Doctor Who. I'm like, man, the cards on these Commander decks is like it's insane. But yeah, man. So I always look back, man. I always look back. I have money to waste, and I will never pay that a MSRP go away. Should be a similar serialized pull rates to MH3, about 66% as many hits, but also 66% size the print run. So odds should be similar. Oh, okay. Yep, that's why card market is going to retract. Okay. Fine by me. I keep my money. Do not buy now. This is peak. You will get wrecked. Oh yeah, especially prismatic evolutions with Pokemon. I don't know, man. 150. Whew. Many people will really. I mean, it's already been pumped, man. Like I said, everyone just want to get into like this Pokemon boom, man. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get into Pokemon as well, but not like just going to like every morning, Walmart, Target. I mean, it's not nothing like that. Just trying to get into some of the cards, some of the sealed if I see some, so that I can add it to my inventory as far as like when I start doing vending shows. That's about it, man. Like I said, I have some of the Surging Sparks ETB. I got some of the tins that I found, and this is all Sword and Shield. I don't think I have, except Surging Sparks, I don't think I have any of the new Scarlet Violet sets, except Surging Sparks, right? But every time I found uh, anything in any store, Sword and Shield is definitely the way to go, man. So yeah, just want to share. I know the owner not getting walked out the back in his store. He's just not getting any allocations. Oh, okay. The guy who supplies our local stores like Walmart hasn't put any out either. Wow, that's crazy, man. Looks like Ether Drip spoiler starts soon. Probably. And I'm still kind of like interested in buying like a case or maybe multiple cases of Ether Drip collectors because um, nowadays, if you see a collector box that's like less than like 250, it's kind of like, wow, this is, oof, better get in now. It's like now all of a sudden pre-order is like it's kind of like a thing now. But a lot of people in Pokemon side, they're trying to get rid of pre-order because they're getting wrecked, man. They're getting wrecked with pre-orders, which is crazy. Like they're losing money because they're selling it like early and losing like customers too because some of them, if not most of them, they're canceling their orders because the allocation with Pokemon is it's kind of it's kind of fucked up, man. So yeah, Laura Alley, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Caught a live one. There you go. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Happy to be um, live again, talking with you guys. And like I said, I can't promise yet. This is going to be like the daily now. Hopefully, I'm going to try. But if I found a time to go live on that day, yeah, we're going to try, man. But yeah, daily live streams should be back. And yeah, MKM has decent EV somehow. Yeah, like I said, man, check out Murders of Karlov, the lands, even like the base copy. I'm like, what happened to these lands? Like all of a sudden, this is like in the range of shock lands, man. And I don't know, maybe it's like a standard is getting played in standard. I don't know, man, in Commander, but yeah, check out Murders of Karlov, bro. Old Border Greek, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. That set. I'm going deep in starter sets in 2025. Okay, starter sets. Okay. Wanna bet me that people will turn out hating Prismatic and regret not getting into Shrouded. Oh, Shrouded Fable. Bro, Shrouded Fable is like, what? What can I compare Shrouded Fable? It's like one of the most kind of like hate, not hated, but like you see Shrouded Fable in the shelves like a lot because I don't know, man. Like I think me and my kid bought like a blister, 3-pack blister. I mean, we pulled nothing, but I mean, it just to compare to like other sets, you probably better off buying other sets. So I don't know, man. Shrouded Fable, maybe like the fact that nobody is trying to like buy Shrouded, maybe the ETBs could go up. I don't know. Stupid low count Halloween late set. Lorcana singles move on TCG player anger. Oh, I bet, man. I bet. Like I said, a lot of the other TCGs is like blowing up right now. You know. Old work, McMahon. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. I didn't realize this was live. Yeah, this is live, man. I know. I know it's been a while, bro. It's been a while because, man, oh man, that like what 3 weeks vacation, whew, out of the country, you know, freaking overseas, man, that really messed up like everyone's sleep, everyone's it's freaking the exact opposite, man. So it was really bad. It was really bad trying to correct it, man. And you guys can see like in my voice too. I don't know, man. It's you know, I try to make videos, I try to make shorts just so like the videos is still like pumping. Because man, you know, sometimes like around this time, I'm like so tired, bro. I'm like wrecked, bro. Because like I said, keeping up with the orders, keeping up organizing everything, keeping up with the tax because I need to finish it, and the combination of like I need to sleep, you know, it's so bad. But it's getting there. It's getting back. Now I think Shrouded is hated, but the pull rates are better than this. The only thing that will save it is when they never print more. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, prismatic pull rates. Just watch any videos, man. It sucks. It sucks. You know, I'd rather buy 2 Terrestrial Festival over 1 ETB. Yeah, I'd rather buy the Japanese. And yeah, look at this. I haven't graded this. This is what we opened in our Terrestrial Festival. Yeah, really cute, man. Um, I don't know. It's just so nice. You know, what, 75 $80 booster box, guaranteed one, and you'll be lucky. You could probably get like a gold, or you could probably get a master ball, bro. I would just get the Japanese version, man. You know, and there's a lot out there now. Yeah, yeah. We only opened one box. We bought the box for like $65 at the I think pre-release, like early, and then we opened it in the channel, and we opened some good stuff. But you know, this is the guaranteed SIR, and it was, you know, we got the EV. So my kid really wants to open more. Me too. I actually want to open more as well. Terrestrial Festival, like everyone's, it's like freaking out with the prismatic evolutions, man. When they know, like, I think I heard some of the plays that they will do with prismatic is like they will just keep it sealed, and now that it's like really expensive, you know, 150, maybe it will go up even to 200. They will, you know, get their pre-orders, and they will just trade up, you know, and look for other stuff. Honestly, that's what they're trying to talk about. It's like, hey, I got like pre-orders, I got like 2, 3, or 10 ETBs, looking to trade for like a PSA 10, you know, vintage, or PSA 10 something, you know, because they're trying to capitalize on like their pre-order. They got it for like 50 or like $60, and just trying to like, yeah, just move up, right? And eventually, I don't know when, but I think the after this hype with prismatic, it's gonna die down, man. Man, this is crazy. um I might get some terrestrial for myself, but I doubt I will hold any prismatic. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everyone, you know, everyone wants to trade other stuff when they get their pre-orders. I don't think they're gonna try to gamble with the freaking Umbreon or the EVs. I mean, granted, if they opened some of those, you know, raw and even graded at PSA 10, man, that shit's gonna be expensive as shit, man. Like, I remember Surging Sparks, the Pikachu, the first PSA 10, you know, it sold for like 3K. This Umbreon, the first Umbreon PSA 10 prismatic, man, I'm thinking like 5 grand, man, easy. So, but then you're gonna open a lot of packs, man. You're gonna really spend a lot. And by the time it stabilizes, yeah, the ETBs will be like, lower than now. So, but yeah, so well, going back to Magic, going back to Magic, we're talking a lot of Pokemon now. So going back with Magic, um, so Innistrad Remaster is coming out. Um, I'm gonna try to get, I don't know, man, like a collector, maybe 2 boxes, or maybe just the play boosters. There's no commander decks, right? So just to open for the channel, see what's up. I'm not gonna even like try to hit the freaking Edgar. Edgar is a nice reprint because it's a very powerful commander, but man, it's almost like, I don't know. It's not really like a very good card to be serialized. I don't know. Like, it's just me. I know it needs a reprint, but a one card, you know, I don't know. It doesn't feel like, oh, I need to buy Innistrad Remastered because I want to hit Edgar. It doesn't it doesn't make me buy Innistrad Remastered. There's actually other stuff too, other cards that they could potentially make a serialized card other than Edgar. They could have made like freaking Avacyn serialized card alongside Edgar and other cards. There's what else? There's other great Crater Hoof. Um, I don't know what else, man. Snapcaster Maze Liliana is kind of like because I don't know, man. It got reprinted so many times now. It's almost like you don't want to look at those cards anymore. It's like, man, it got reprinted so many times, man. So are gold borders making a comeback? Um, well, it's a good replacement than like buying. I don't want to say fake, but like proxies. The gold borders really pops on your deck, but it has to be approved at least by your in play group because it's a different border. It's gold border, so it may look like different when you're shuffling. It's kind of like a white bordered, like you can kind of see it, like when you're shuffling it. So I don't know, but yeah, it's a good way to get into some of those reserveless cards that are so expensive. Guy's Cradle, Grim Monolith. Yeah, there's some expensive reserveless cards in Gold Border that you can get cheaper than the original copies. So I forgot the black card, but yeah, there's a lot of reserveless cards. Silver Borders is the way. Silver Borders. Um, Still not a big fan though. I like the yellow bordered Pokemon. Silver bordered, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's fine. Innistrad should have serialized all the poster foils to 100. Like, this is clearly the best format. I agree. They got those the posters. They should have done the same thing with Lord of the Rings. And even though it looks cool, it's still not making me want to buy it. But yeah, I mean, they should have done it. Like, mine as well, right? Not just like Edgar, which is weird. Oh, Emrakul. See, like I said, Grizzlebrand, Emrakul, Avacyn, all those posters should have serialized, but I don't know why it's just Edgar. Like, I don't I don't know. Anyone selling sorcery or flesh and blood on Tcgplayer? I have an opportunity to buy a lot, but need to know if they move. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I have zero sorcery, zero flesh and blood. Um, I don't know how they move in the market, honestly. So I don't know. I can't say, but I know Pokemon is really hot. Like, honestly, like these surging sparks that I can just easily trade that 1 for 1 for a Terrassal Festival. In fact, I actually posted in my local group if anyone wants Surging Sparks, because man, everything's hot in Pokemon right now. So that's really that, man. So moving after Innistrad Remastered, like the Aether Drift, I know I mentioned the collector boxes. They're really attractive because of the price itself. So I may buy a case or even two cases of collector boxes to open for singles, because the commander decks, it just sucks because there's only two. I don't know if it's revealed yet, but I mean, what, 60, 70, $75 for the set is not bad. If the value inside the commander decks is like, got good reprints, but I have a feeling it may not have like the what we're looking for. It's nothing like, universes beyond, reprints. So it's kind of just like I don't know, just like I want to say like a standard. It's not even like, I wouldn't think that it's gonna be like Bloomboro level, because it has four decks. I don't know. We shall see. But like getting into it, 75 or even lower, it's not bad. Maybe you can buy like a play set of each and just like break it down for singles. But I'd rather just save that capital and then just like move it to the collector box and opening for the channel, sell the singles. So we shall see. But it's going to be interesting though. Getting into, like I said, pre-orders is kind of like a thing now. So when you see a collector box that's like lower than like even at 200, 250, it's kind of like a thing. You can get more than that for Sparks, can't you? What do you mean? Surging Sparks is like, ATB is like $80, so it's kind of like the same as the Terrestrial Festival, but opening Surging Sparks versus Terrestrial Festival, I'd rather just like mass box open Terrestrial Festival, man. Get all the SIRs, the Master Ball, and then grade the shit out of Terrestrial Festival, man. There's a lot of opportunity in that set. I would give you Prismatic for Surging Sparks all day. Prismatic? Really? Prismatic ETB for Surging Sparks ETB. Wow. ETB, the booster is around 230 to 250. The boost ETB booster box. Yeah, the booster. No, I'm not. I'm talking about the ETB. I only have the ETB. Although, you know what, I kind of missed out on the Surging Sparks booster box at release at the store that I'm like buying. I had an opportunity to buy basically their entire booster box allocation with Surging Sparks, because at the time I was like, how much is your prismatic how much is your Surging Sparks booster box? And typically their prices is like really, really good, man. And so at the time it was like 130. I'm like, 130 per box. So I'm like, I stayed in the store for, I don't know, a good 30 minutes. I'm like debating, and I was like, how many cases you guys have? And I'm just like starting to calculate, because I can get all of them. I think they have like 5 or 6 cases. I'm like, should I get into Pokemon now? One of those things is like, should I get into Pokemon now? Surging Sparks, man. Oof. It's kind of like a hot thing. 130, you see that 100, the first number is like 1. There's a high chance majority of all good sets, hot sets that's coming out, just wait 3, sometimes not even a year. Guaranteed the booster box is like gonna go to 200. And that's kind of like what I was thinking. Like, Man, Surging Sparks, it's kind of like a no-brainer that this box will go to 200. I don't see this set going down in value, even like 150. So it's almost like a guarantee, but I don't know, man. Something in my head, like my magic brain is like, nah, just save all that money to Magic, man. Like, and that's what I did. I could have bought 5, 6 cases of Surging Sparks at 130 each. I can actually get even less than that because every time you buy from them, you get discount on your next purchase. So I could have got it for like 110 probably. 110 per box. It would average 110. So I didn't pull the trigger. Oh well, there's more out there. ETB in search is crap booster boxes all day. Wait, my guys. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a promo on the ETB. Both my ETB cases were shats. Magic is king on Tcgplayer. Yeah, yeah. It's Magic is like is selling. No matter what I do with my shipping cost, it's still selling. It's crazy. It's insane. You know. Even the bulk moves. Yeah, basic clans move. Tokens move on Tcgplayer. It's crazy. Yeah. So that's really that. Aether Drift. I think we're gonna try to move in with collector box. We might open a case or 2 cases of collector box, and the pre-order right now at Cool Stuff Inc. Not sponsored, but I buy a lot from them. But we'll see how much is the collector box in this store if it's cheaper. But Cool Stuff Inc. Pre-order 220, not bad. So yeah, I mean, I think Aether Drip is gonna deliver, not like to the extent that is like super hype and like the Bloom Burrow, but I mean at 220, you know the with the way collector boxes supply goes, I mean, I don't know. It could very well be have a freaking reprint of, I don't know, Mox Opal, man. I don't know. Larger market access. Of course, singles do well online. Still getting the best money from in person, however, but can't move a lot like online. Yeah, for sure. The online singles, right? Oh, I mean, best money from in person, however. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, in person, 100%. Like that's why some of the cards, especially the high end value cards, um, I kind of like hold it, just to guys give you guys an example. Some of these cards I kind of like hold. See all of my jewel lotus. The dual lands I kind of just save. The mana vaults, I post these like Facebook groups locally because like you get the most out of them. Of course I can sell these on Tcgplayer as well, but yeah, I'd rather just kind of like slow roll some of the singles, like doubling season, this winnower, you know so I kind, like I said, I kind of slow roll some of the cards. Look at this Shoal Dread. I sold one of them on Facebook. Yeah, I mean, yeah, almost full value. I think I sold the Grim Monolith already. 3/3 City. You got Delny. Delny's pretty good right now. Where is a Carlo? Dockside Extortionist. So I started selling some of them. In fact, the Angels. I don't know what's going on with Angels, bro. Angels is kind of like a big deal. I don't know. It's kind of expensive. There's a card over here that when I saw, it was like freaking $70 for the card, man. Which Angel card was that? I forgot what it is, but it's some. Oh, this one, Archangel of Thune. When I purchased this collection, I think this was like $40. Now it's like 60, 70, $80. It's crazy, man. So yeah, I got all of these singles. I'm, I could just very well list all of that in my TCG player, but there's, I'd rather organize, get all the bulk because they sell really well, and some of the expensive stuff I list, but I'd rather sell some locally too, because in that way I can talk to them, and maybe they have like bulk they want to sell, or some collection, some cards they want to sell to. Yeah, it's good to be active in your community as well. Sunless Series, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Just watch your Jumpstart box opening video. Fun stuff. Yeah. Um, that's another product that is like, I mean, if you're gonna spend like 300, $600 for two boxes of Innistrad Remastered, bro, I'll probably buy like a case of Jumpstart and just open it for singles, man. The Jumpstart Foundations, I didn't realize how good that set, or I guess that product is, man. It's wow. Just wow. Like the amount of great commons, uncommons, singles that you can sell for singles, the rares, the mythics, insane, man. Insane for $100 per box, man. Even less. If you can find like a good deal, wow, just wow. Like it's to the level of opening commander decks for singles, but then you can get lucky if you hit those expensive mythics. Wow, just wow, man. Nice book. Yeah, very yeah, a lot of expensive cards. Card value is nice and all, but playing the cards is vastly more enjoyable. 100% true, man. Sunless Series, because I mean, that's why we're all still playing, selling, trading Magic, man. It's all about collecting and playing these cards, and that's why we have this market boom. Is Yeah, everyone's just trying to get into any TCG, honestly. But with Magic, it's once you become a dealer like me, full-time dealer, you will look at cards very, very different, man. Like, I wish I can make time playing, because I kind of really miss it. And that's kind of like another thing I want to talk about with MTG 2025, because I have this gut feeling that we're coming back to the hype of playing Magic again, with FNMs, Grand Prix, Pro Tours. People want to go like pros. People want to go grind, like going to different cities, playing Magic. Standard, modern, pioneer. I just have this gut feeling that a lot of things change, man. A lot of things change, but it's more like the change of going back how Magic was before. Like it's not nothing like reserve this card, investment. But it's more like playing. It's more like enjoying the game again. And they're adding collectability like big time with Magic. It's not just like, okay, here's the cards, it's accessible, everyone can play and buy these cards. But then we're gonna introduce you guys to serialized cards, different variants, because we want those Pokemon vibes. We want to get into the Pokemon boom, with grading cards. People want to collect, and yeah, and that's why I said grading Magic cards, man. In 2025, we might see some action with those, but I can't guarantee it. I will do it, because I can sense that grading Magic cards could be a thing. Not all cards, but the special cards especially. You are right. I would love to be normal, but I am not, and as such, I have to stay a little more separate from others. But like the cardboard, and my kids might need to sell it all one day. Oh yeah, man. I can totally understand. There's different disposition. Yep. Delving into collectibles are a decision that one makes themselves. Yep, 100%, man. So that's really that I want to talk about. I know there's more other sets as well. I also heard the last set, I guess, Universes Beyond this year is freaking Airbender. I'm like, out of nowhere, it's like Airbender, right? Next thing you know, next 2026, we're gonna see Power Rangers. Like it's just like what Power Rangers? Like Secret Lair. I don't know, like Yu Yu Hakusho. Secret Lair. Like what? It's like I understand. Like I said, they're trying to get into this universes and beyond, man. But it's just funny, man. It's just funny magic. Like the gameplay, the cards. Like you're playing Magic, and it's like a mix of just all universes and beyond, man. There's like a Doctor Who. There's a freaking dinosaur here, and then you're playing like Marvel cards here. You're playing Transformers in that area, and then you're playing casting spells with like poster cards. It's like it's like holy moly, man. Eventually, it's gonna be like, man, it's like the junk universes beyond junk era. There you go. That's where we're in, man. It's fun. Room for all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have no gripes here for the complete ride. Yeah, I mean we're all here, man. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm not. It's just I didn't expect that Magic will be like this, because I played in the old school, man, Ice Age era, and seeing like if I go like to the future and seeing this now, I was like, man, this is not Magic, man. This is not even Magic, bro. It's like you see the gameplay. Why is there, like why is there no standard FNM? What? Why is no people trading? Like, is trading still a thing? You know, it's like, man, it's so different, man. But hey, we have to embrace change, and if the change is like making the game even further, longer years, more players coming in, I'm all about it, man. I'm definitely all about it. Um, I don't know. It's just funny. Like I said, it's just funny. There's posts and jokes about like gameplay. There's like Marvel, Dinosaur, Transformer, and the Doctor Who, Lord of the Rings. Is like so confused, right? Yeah, it's jarring, but at the same time, it's endearing in a way. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're getting a lot of new players from different areas. On different areas out of those universes and beyond. And I gotta say, man, like you see a lot of those posts that I pulled this pack, from, and they get like a freaking, regular mythic, $10-$20, and they're excited, you know, and for us, like that's like used to opening those expensive mythics and expensive rares. It's kind of like another, because we opened so many packs already, but for them, buying like a commander deck and trying to ask what's a good cards to replace, like upgrading. Oh, I just got into foundation. What's the good upgrade? This, starter, something like that. So it's kind of cool seeing a lot of new players, man, and hopefully they get into this universe and beyond, and they will stick to it. It's not just like 2 years, 3 years, they're out of it. So hopefully, Wasi will kind of like aligned these universe and beyond to where the next set will stay, right? Because I can guarantee you, Final Fantasy is coming up. Marvel already came, but the Spider-Man is coming up. So there's gonna be more players want to buy those packs, want to buy those commander decks. So hopefully the next couple sets will be aligned at least towards to where they will still want to buy the next set, because that's how it was before. It's like, there's not much sets that's coming out. So it feels like you're always like, man, I just want to open packs. I just want to, what's the new set? Everyone's excited for the new set. So every time there's a new set that drops, bro, I mean, there's pre-release, golly, 100+ players, man. And like box sales, and people like cracking packs. The excitement is very different, man. It's kind of like, man, I waited for 3 months for this, man. But now you get new product every month, new set every month. It's like, I don't even know like the full set of Wilds of Eldraine, and that's like last year. Was it last year? It's probably even older. I don't know, but like, OTJ, LCI. Like, I don't even know like some of the cards, man. So it's like, it's so many sets pumping. You can't even have fun on like the set, and kind of like really, okay, what's a good combo? What's like the, I'm gonna make a full deck out of this. So yeah, I mean, that's how they do it. I've gotten excited for a 50 cent winter. I think I can share the same feeling with me when I sort cards. I get excited for a common card that's selling TCG low for 10 cents. If I see like, oh my god, this is a common card on the new set, right? TCG low 10 cents. Holy shit, this is like a good deal, you know? Because it's like, it's a, as far as like prices goes, for a common card, that's a really good value, man, to sell. New secret layer alert. Which one, Marcus Bets? New secret layer alert. Is there another one? Pinky the King. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. Modern Horizon 4. I don't know if they're gonna do Modern Horizon 4 next year. I don't know. It's possible, but it would have to be before Final Fantasy or after Final Fantasy, because I have a feeling that Las Vegas for next year, it's gonna be Final Fantasy. So yeah, I don't know if they will do Modern Horizon 4. That would be exciting though. So, bro, maybe 2026 then. Maybe, maybe. Seems like new D&D Honor Among Thieves reprints, maybe. Probably. It could be. Like I said, it's with the way set goes, with the way Watsi print new sets, it's so different like back in the day, because you're kind of like really overwhelmed with these new sets. Unlike back in the day, it's like you'll like have to wait, and since you're waiting, like you're really playing that set like heavy, like in a certain format, like standard. So I don't know. I could be biased with like, I like that better, because like you kind of like enjoy the set more, unlike like right now, there's multiple sets coming out every month that you can't really enjoy the set much, like you get to open it, but that's about it. You can like, oh, what's the card, what's the 2-3 cards in the set, and that's it. Everything else, nothing. You don't get to explore much. So that's that. Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves Secret Lair reprints for store distribution April 25 through May 25. Really? Wow. Okay, I did not know that. FF is gonna be so fun. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It's gonna sell like hotcakes for sure. For sure. Store distribution is a nice change. Oh yeah. Remember, always wait a month before buying new singles. Hey, I don't know, man. It's kind of like a thing, like opening the new set, breaking down for singles. People buy them up, man. People buy them up because they don't want to wait. People don't want to wait, man. So that's why I know that's the right thing to do. Don't buy singles, like the freaking first week. But you see the market, the market reacts, and people buying up all those expensive mythics on the first day because they just want to have it right away. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a thing. So if you're like me, full-time dealer, all these selling these singles, as soon as I get like the product, like the moment, like the release day, yeah, they all sell, man. Just freaking dump it, and that's the most money you can get out of the set is the first week. But yeah, so it's a double-edged sword. Yep, 100%. What not ripped? Huh? What not ripped? And shippers are buying boxes at any price. Yeah, yeah. And like what Rudy said about the box breakers, and other PokeTubers too, right? We weren't expecting this boom of box breakers, rip and ships, because now all of a sudden these packs, these sealed product is getting expensive, is getting more expensive because it's a whole market on its own, man. A whole new market of its own. Like these guys, they need packs to open. So that's another market shift that's kind of like, I don't know, like changed the market, but like it's kind of like it's kind of added to the crazy the craziness of how TCG goes, man. Like the whatnot, the drip, all that stuff. So yeah, the one ring price has not dropped. I don't know. I graded three. I graded three the one ring. So hopefully I get PSA 10s on all of them. But I don't know. Last time I checked, they're $50, $60. It's still up there, man. So yeah. Yeah, a new market adds to the demand. Yeah. But not a big fan on whatnot, not a big fan on like the rip and ships, and I don't know. It's just not for me, you know. But I can see some of you guys explained, because I said, right, I said that I'm not a big fan. I don't know why people do it. Why people having someone else open your packs. So some of you guys said that, well, it's almost like a instead of like the what's called this, the super chats, instead of like buying like a merchandise or something like that, it's almost like supporting the channel. So it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm letting someone open my packs, but it's like I'm supporting the channel as well because I'm enjoying the content. So it's kind of like this. So I was like, very interesting. So I'm thinking about it. We shall see. But I'm still like, like you have to really have the product and going live for sure. Everything is set up. So I don't know. We'll see. Backwoods Collector, what's going on, bro? Welcome to the stream. A lot of whatnot rip and shippers think they're making money just because they're selling. Most don't understand selling doesn't equal making anything. That's true. That's true. Especially, you got to consider your cost, the time that you're doing it. There's a lot to consider. But yeah, I mean, well, as far as views, you gotta count that as well. But yeah, that's true, man. It doesn't mean you're selling, you're making money, like money. So yeah. I think opening pack with one's own hands is far more genuine. Those cards were meant for you. Yes. Anger, what is your favorite format? My favorite format is definitely, I want to say, standard. Uh, I'm saying I'm saying this now because like it's like standard, right? Because that's how I played back in the day. It was just standard. There weren't like there's type 1, type 1.5, but it was all about what's the next set. And okay, I need to get this new set, new cards, so I can play the new standard. So I played my favorite format is standard due to the fact the competitiveness is like making the new decks, right? So that's kind of like my thing. Um, I remember all those standard decks back in the day, man. Back in the Lurin days, the Kithkins, people brewing new decks. I love it. I went like 5-0 in like a freaking GP with a freaking road deck, man. Like when all of the Jund is like very popular, bro. I was playing mono white, man, with Oblivion rings, bro. I went 5-0, bro. And the feeling of like having a lot of people behind you, I'm like, you're kind of like, man, what is this guy doing, man? What is this guy playing? It's like a freaking field of Jund players, and then this guy's playing Elspeth, Ninth Errant, Oblivion rings, bro. It was pretty crazy, man. So yeah, standard for me was definitely it, man. Even when I was like I try to get back, it was always just standard. Modern is definitely the next one, because that's kind of like the upgraded, the next level, right, of competitiveness, of trying to get better. Because back in the day, people want to be pro because there's like money to be made. Like making money and playing Magic, kind of like a good deal. So people want to grind and be pros back in the day. These days, none, man. It's all about commander. It's all about commander. So yeah, standard, because brewing decks, trying to be competitive, and yeah, and then modern will be next for me. I top 16 one SCG Tampa. I was playing a freaking zombie. I was playing a freaking zombie deck, a freaking standard zombie deck, and I tweaked a little bit, and I made it into a freaking modern deck, man. That shit's wild, bro. I made top 16, bro. That's crazy. Standard is expensive. You are a baller. You are a baller. Well, but the thing is, you gotta buy in the beginning, and then all the cards that you don't need, you just trade it into the new stuff. And then, because back in the day, it's all about like one deck, like one standard deck, and then you kind of just like play the shit out of it, man, in standard. And if there's a new cards, you just kind of like switch them up, trade them up, and then there you go, new cards for your standard deck. Like I know these days it's like Bloomborough, new standard deck, and then like Duskmorn, a new standard deck. It's nothing like every new set. There's a freaking new deck, like a new deck. It back, I don't know, man, because I haven't played standard for a long time. So back then it's really just upgrading your cards, man, and you only have like one deck. I know there's like probably one standard deck that's like will break through, and it will be like fairies, like a new standard deck that's like very hot. But yeah, I always stick with just one deck, man. Jaskin, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but now it's cheater galore. Recent they cheat tokens takes win. Judge bias. Wow. I did not know about that, man. But yeah, I mean, a lot of cheaters. I don't know, man. I mean, back in the day too, there's like cheaters as well, but it's I don't know. For me, I can't say for sure, but I like the old style. I like the old style Magic, man. Competitiveness. Standard is very hot. to where like you want to just go all the F and M's, man, all the F and M's. We just keep brewing decks. It's worse when it's political, yeah, and sideboarding too. Oh my god, man. You know, like that GP that I went 5-0. I mean I lost eventually, but that was like, wow, I'm freaking. It's this tournament is like flooded with Jund, and I'm like freaking on the top tables playing a freaking mono white, man. Yeah, you know, you kind of like try to understand what's the format, and yeah, you get better in sideboarding. I don't know, man. For me, it's being competitive is different than being competitive these days. You know, like I guess in Commander, just buy all the most expensive cards, right? Freaking CEDH, all the reserveless cards. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's different for sure. But yeah, man, it's like 1 hour. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. So I guess we'll save more conversations before. Like I didn't really have like topic to talk today. It's more about just like the new set that's coming out and some of the opportunities on like different sets. Like kind of like looking back, right? So yeah, I guess we'll save more conversation before conversations tomorrow. So that's about it. To all the OGs, the old subscribers, I appreciate you guys. It's still hanging in there. I know daily live streams kind of like went away a little bit, but we're getting back. And to all the new subscribers, there's a lot of new subscribers, man, new listeners. I really appreciate you guys. Just yeah, if you guys are enjoying all of these, man, I really appreciate all the views, all the likes, all the comments, all the people like commenting. I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any videos. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.